In our first story, the Chudumasi District Police Commander, Superintendent Apia Edu, has confirmed that at least 13 people have so far been injured in clashes between supporters of the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress at Ejura in the Ashanti region.
The clash is over who has the right to prepare food for the school feeding program. Superintendent Apia Edu admits the rampaging youth outnumbered the police because the violence occurred at 35 schools at the same time. One of the caterers narrates what transpired Thursday morning.
They came and told me to stop preparing the food. And I told them they were not the ones who employed me. I told them until I was told otherwise, I would not leave. The men surrounded me. They held me and pulled at my clothing, and all the food I had prepared poured on the ground before they ran away.
The Inspector General of Police has meanwhile directed regional commanders to provide their action plans in dealing with the acts of vandalism and forceful takeover of some state institutions.
According to the Director of Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service, Superintendent Cephas Arthur, this directive has become necessary because the incidents have continued despite measures he says have been put in place to avert them. Superintendent Cephas Arthur briefed Joy News' Hannah Odami.
The IGP, or let me say the police administration, has issued instructions. In fact, I would even say instructions, directives to all regional commanders that for those of them who have some infractions, breaches of the peace relating to the election taking place within their jurisdiction, he's giving them up to next week, Friday, to produce results, submit action taken, arrest made, and everything to the headquarters so that we can proceed. Let me also say that we are also dialoguing with various segments of the society, including the seat of the new government.
Okay, so when you talk about prevention, these ones have happened. Yes. What are you doing to prevent more occurrences, similar occurrences?
That is fantastic. One is that we are holding discussions, dialogue with some of these stakeholders.
Which stakeholders? Political
parties, civil society organizations. We are holding discussion with talking to you.
That actually sounds like a long-term measure. What immediate measures will you put in place?
The immediate measures we are talking about is what we are enforcing right now. The police going in anytime such activities are going on, or the police deploying ahead of time to put measures in place.
Meanwhile, the Accra Region Police, they've arrested 5 persons at the Central Business District here in Accra for preventing revenue collectors of the AMA from discharging their duties and in the process assaulting them.
The suspects are also alleged to have made away with some cash of 2,000 Ghana cedis. The regional command at a news conference on Thursday afternoon paraded the suspect and warned other party supporters to desist from perpetrating similar crimes.
The police news conference appears to be a direct response to criticisms that it has failed to act to stem the wave of attacks. The Accra Region Command says the 5 suspects were picked up Thursday morning.
The Accra Regional Police Command has arrested 5 suspects by name. Musa Muhib, he is 25 years and a scrap dealer. Issa Haku Suleimana, also 32 years. Abdullah Mohammed, 41. Adam Mahama, 39 years. And Suleimana Isahaku, 32 years. They are all scrap dealers. This morning, at about 10:30 a.m., the police arrested these suspects at Accra CMB and Makala Market for preventing revenue collectors of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly from issuing toll tickets to traders. In the process, The suspects allegedly seized toll tickets, assaulted the AMA revenue collectors, and collected cash the sum of 2,000 Ghana cedis from them.
In a related development, the Amasaman police has also arrested the constituency chairman of the New Patriotic Party for forcibly entering the Doboloto booth and threatening to take over the revenue collection operation.
The Amasaman Divisional Command has arrested Mr. Kwame Ofusweje, the New Patriotic Party Amasaman constituency chairman, for forcibly entering the Dobolo toll booth and threatening to take over the revenue collection operation, and in the process assaulted a police officer who was then on duty.
President Akufo-Addo has urged Ghanaians to be dedicated in building the country. He says Ghana will be developed if Ghanaians live by religious creeds, emphasizing the need for increased patriotism, saying lessons on patriotism should start with the family. He's also advised that our religious lives reflect our surroundings. He made these comments when he attended the 85th convention of the Ahmadiyya Mission at Winneba in the Central Region.
Religion is a way of life, and we must live it. Religion must give us the philosophical basis for how we order our society. The ethical foundation of religion must give us the impetus to enjoin right and forbid wrong. Indeed, that is the basis on which the Quran refers to Muslims as the best of nations, that Muslims enjoin right and forbid wrong. If Ghanaian citizens really live by their religious creeds, I dare say it will show in our level of development and behavior in public life. The public official who demands a bribe to perform his duties cannot be said to be religious. Neither can he or she be said to be patriotic. The teacher in the public sector who goes to teach only once in a week cannot be said to be religious. Neither can he or she be said to be patriotic. The top politician who insists on a 10% cut before he approves a public transaction cannot be said to be religious. Neither can he or she be said to be patriotic. Adherence to religious creed and ethics would indeed translate into patriotic commitment to the ideals of our country and the principles that our forebears fought to establish for the Ghanaian nation.
And one of former President Mahama's monumental achievements is the Kwame Nkrumah Interchange, known to some locals as Circle Dubai. The interchange, which was commissioned in November last year, is gradually becoming another destination for hawkers as they have taken over some parts of the interchange. Zarina Amandi filed the following report.
Prior to the construction of the Kwame Nkrumah Interchange, the area was flooded with hawkers plying brisk business despite efforts by city authorities to relocate the hawkers into the pedestrian shopping mall. On our visit Thursday afternoon, the newly constructed Circle Interchange, Ghana's New Dubai, has started attracting hawkers and has become a new abode for buying and selling. The interchange, which was commissioned barely 2 months ago, has already taken a different turn, and some hawkers justify why they sell on the pavement.
Those of us who sell on the pavement are not here because we want to. We are here because we don't have anywhere to go. They came and took money from us, saying they'll provide us with a better place, but we still haven't heard from them. I have nowhere to go.
For some, like this footwear vendor, it is just a strategy to make more sales.
I set up here because of the working class who close from work late in the evening They find it difficult to enter the shop, so when they see me on the pavement, they come directly to me and purchase my goods.
Commissioning the interchange on 14th November last year, former President Mahama described it as not just a modern facility, but a convenient place for tourism. This does not obviously resonate with some hawkers and rather believe the new government will be friendly to their cause.
Oh, problem.
Some Ghanaians, however, have mixed reactions to the situation.
I'm used to this place, and the goods or thing I want to buy, I can get it easily here. And also, some of the products are also lesser in price compared to those in the stores. We can compare the price in the stores and the one on the streets. There is a very, very big difference in price.
It will mark the beauty of the city. I think they should situate themselves very well. A place where maybe someone can go, maybe in case something happens, I can trace the person. But you being scattered around is very bad, very abysmal. I think they should situate themselves around a place, any convenient place, not blocking the road, which can cause traffic to other drivers.
Even though Ghanaians are excited about the new facility, it appears if care is not taken, the unexpected will happen. Is the destiny of the Circle Dubai changing? Only time will tell.
Anyway,
it's amazing how we change very nice places in this city of ours to look like mini markets, if you like.
That even reminds me of Tetekwashi.
Yeah.
Get into the mall.
You use that place every day.
It's a marketing center, I'm telling you. You have shoes, jewelry. I think there's even food stuff.
Yeah? I was going to say, unfortunately, they're not selling tomatoes and Kobe.
I think they're selling all that. Kuntumbre, Wow. The one they use for palava sauce, cocoyam leaves.
Where are the strong institutions?
You mean the one Obama talked about?
Anyway, that's it for the AM News. We've got more news stories when we go online. For instance, we know Nana Akufo-Addo is headed to Mali. What for? There are details coming up. We'll tell you more about that directive for the MMDAs. The assemblies are what's happening, really? There's an update on that later on.
Okay, so we have to take a break. When we come back, we'll do the reviews.